What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another movie review. So, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, is the third installment to the Conjuring franchise, and it is the eighth installment to movies based off The Conjuring. Now, this movie was directed by the same director of The Curse of El Llorona. And sometimes you can kind of tell when the movie is directed by someone different from the person who directed previous films. I really do enjoy the first two Conjuring films. This one took a different direction, and again, you can kind of tell when someone else takes over. Now, the movie tells the story of a guy who commits murder, and he claims that he was possessed by the devil. So that's why they call it The Devil Made Me Do It. And you can also look that up in history because this really did take place. Now, this film, it focused more on the characters, the storyline itself. It showed a lot of dialogue between just the relationship between everyone. So its focus was a little different, and there was less, horror scenes in this film. Now, I like my horror movies to be horrifying from beginning to end. Now, if you add different dialogue in between and it keeps your attention, then, I'm into it. But with this film, it was like a lot of hit and miss for me. I'm not going to say like I just didn't like it at all, because there were some things about the movie that I did like. But at the same time, I just was expecting a little bit more. I thought that it would have a little bit more horror to it. And that's what we're expecting when we hear The Conjuring. But again, this movie took a different direction, and maybe that had a lot to do with the director. Now, when you look at his other projects, which the only film I ever known him to direct is The Curse of El Llorona, that film as well, when you look at trailers, they can kind of throw you off because they're going to show you so much in it that grabs your attention, and it just has you so, into, the countdown. You can't wait to see it. And then when that time comes, you watch the movie and you're like, oh, I thought it was going to be more than that. This film really didn't keep my attention like I wish it had. And this movie is almost like 2 hours long, and I just wish that they would have done more with it to scare you. So I wasn't too scared in this film. It's just like a regular movie that has a few, has a horror aspect to it, but at the same time, it doesn't really put you on the edge of your seat. There's nothing in it that's, intensifying. It's just a regular, it's more of a thriller or something like that. It has a few jump scares, but not enough to say, oh yeah, I know what's coming next, So that's my opinion. That's just how I feel about the film. Others may enjoy it. So if you plan on seeing this movie, leave your thoughts down below, or let me know how you feel about it if you've already seen it. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.